a putt. Get in. Let's go. Let's go. Great birdie. All right, so I'm out here in Phoenix. So, I used to live out here in Phoenix, and I don't come here often, but when I do, there's some disc golf courses out here that I try to go ahead and visit whenever I can, but I haven't tried them all. So I'm out here. I'm going to try to get me some food. I'm with my wife and my daughter right now. We're going to try to check out some courses, get some things along the way, and just try to enjoy the area while we're out here. When they ask me my choice of donuts, I'm going with both of donuts all day long. Uh, yeah, can I get two of the cinnamon rolls? All right, so ain't no shame in my game. You see it. Both of donuts. I'm about to show you exactly what it's hitting like in a second, so I'm gonna let you know how that go. But this is always a good little donut spot to go to. I never thought I'll step away from Krispy Kreme, but I did because Bosa Donuts just hit like that. So if you're in Arizona, check out Bosa Donuts. All right, so you see what we got. Damn, I don't know what this one is.
You never get anything different.
I'm gonna try it.
Looks like a crunch donut. Is it cinnamon?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
That one hitting. I always go for the lemon, raspberry pill, but this Boston cream be hitting too.
Dang, it's so big.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they made them extra large today.
It's hitting today. There's good in it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, now we're gonna go find some food. Then we're gonna do some disc golf after that. So stay tuned. Mm-hmm. I'm out here at Conocido Park. This is a disc golf course here. Basically, what I'm going to do is just kind of go ahead and shoot around at this course. We're going to talk about the tee pads. We're going to talk about the tee signs, the course layout, and my overall opinions about it. Okay. We're going to check out the environment just in case you guys have family. I can tell you first and foremost, as you can see, they got a playground out here. I got my wife and daughter out here with me. So if you want to bring family out here, that's obviously a positive. We're going to check out some of these tee pads, see if they're cleaned off, see if they have tee pads in general, just a whole 9 yards, talk about the overall course, and we're just going to shoot around. All right, so first and foremost, I'm assuming that this is going to be hole one, and this is not really a tee pad. I'm assuming that the tee pad is a sidewalk because I can see the basket down there. So that's for starters. I don't think the whole course is like that, but that's okay. And check this out. This is the tee sign. And on the T sign in general, it has A, B, C, D, and different baskets with different distances in general. And I think it tells you, so it shows in red that the T box, and it says is the parking lot, and we got the T box in red. So that's where it's saying that the sidewalk is. Basically, this little marker right here. Okay, that's the T box. And then after that, like I said, it has different distances with different baskets. I only see one basket out there, so I'm gonna assume, based off UDIS, that it's probably best and beneficial to use UDIS. It has a bunch of trees on there showing which basket is out there, and I only see one. So we're gonna base it off UDIS and kind of go from there. All right, so my wife brought up UDIS. It says that it's 359, but none of these on here say that. The closest one is D, basket D. So, like I said, it's straight ahead. So we're just gonna shoot out there. Come out. All right. So I got a putt. It's a little far out, so I'm just gonna try to get it close. drop. All right. Got a putt. So check this out. Hole 2. This one actually has a tee pad. I got some grippy shoes, and this still feels a little bit slick on the tee pad, but I do like the fact that it's kind of extended back here, and it is kind of long. So if you're somebody who like to do the whole run up or whatever, that'd be perfect for you. I'm more of a step off from the side of the tee pad type of person, but for the most part, it looks cool. It's a good tee pad, and it's pretty dry out here. It's not muddy. I know I have come here before, and it's been pretty muddy, so that sucks. But it's dry today, and I'm not sure if it's accurate, but I think it says it's like 380 something, and on here it says that it's 374. It doesn't match the sign, so I'm not really sure how to feel about that. All right, we're gonna try Katrina Vortex. Turn, keep going. Oh, that was a good shot. I'll take it. All right, so I have heard that there's always a lot of people at this course, and what people don't like about it is there's a lot of cross play. So a lot of the tee pads and baskets kind of cross each other, putting you in harm's way of getting hit, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Right now, it's about 10:30. It's not a lot of people out here, but it's because we're in Arizona. It's getting hot again, so you're not going to see a whole lot of people out here playing around this time, especially when it gets to 120 degrees or something like that. But for the most part, it's pretty clear out here, dead out here. Not many people are out here, so that's good. By the way, shout out to Roman for this DGA Katrina Allen Vortex. If you need any DGA disc, he has those. I'll have his link in the description box. It's a great disc, especially for those turnovers. You can hyzer flip it. It's just overall a good disc. I got a putt. Get in. Let's go. Let's go. Great birdie. Great birdie putt. I was super happy with that. Kind of downhill. Pretty, I don't know, probably would say 60 footer or something like that. Probably even longer. Check out the basket. The chains. I do like these chains a lot better. Not a huge fan of Prodigy, but the basket is fine. The chains are all connected. I do like that they separate on these versus Rob Simmons, how everything is kind of connected like the ones in the inside. But for the most part, it caught the disc. Haven't had any issues so far with these types of baskets. But the Prodigies at Rob Simmons, they do spit out a lot. I guess since the chains separate, that's not really an issue here. So I do like that. All right, check this out. Hole 3. It's 362 feet. It's straight ahead, but I've been told, it says on here, Mando left a pine tree. So this particular tree here, you got to be Mando left of it. Now, I don't know if there's a rule of where you can be on both sides. I kind of see that they moved the basket because that basket used to be on this side next to a tree. So I don't know if it's OB across this. I know this probably plays as river or OB. I don't know if I can throw to that particular side, but it used to be you got to throw like a forehand or a turnover shot around this tree and stay on this side. I'm not seeing that right now, so we're just going to play something, and I'm going to try to stay out of the river OB. Keep going. It's about a good spot. I'll take that for now. Let's keep going. Again, when you come here, you're probably going to have to try to figure it out yourself, especially if you play tournaments here. I don't play often, so I'm not really sure. I don't play often here, so I'm not really sure how it works. But how I played it before in the flex tournament was you have to be around that tree and on this right side. So that's pretty much how I played it. And we're going to continue to play it from there. It's got a big open field. park different tee pads and baskets all the way around throughout the park. So forehand zone. Sit down. Oh, I'm in bounds. Sucks to miss that putt, but it happens. Now again, I'm not gonna shoot as well because I'm out here. I got my daughter out here. Just gonna try to make the best of it. Still wasn't a bad drive for this hole. Wish I could have made that putt. I think we move over to there, so we're gonna head over there. Hole 4 is 552 feet. If you notice, there's this L-shaped Tetris type tee pad. That's because somebody would need to be teeing off to go one direction and the other direction. So one would be from here over there, okay? And the one that I'm going to be teeing off on is this one here through the red markers, which is a Mando technically. Let me see if it shows it on a sign. It doesn't show it on a sign, but it has A, B, and C, but it's through those trees as a Mando, and the basket is off to the left some. I'm going to go with the MVP wave. Good flight. Get around. Not a bad shot. So I'm good to go. It's starting to get a little hot out here, so if you hear me breathing hard, you know why. Got a guy out here in a hoodie. I don't know how he do it. A little bit, a little slight touch. Sit down. Perfect. A little tap in. All right. I'm gonna move on to the next hole. All right. Hole 5 says that it's 275 feet. Looks like the basket is straight ahead. None of these say that, but I'm assuming that it's A. That one says 269. Okay, so I'm gonna try my backhand options and then maybe one forehand just for science, since that's not something I like to do. Get out of the tree, get down. Not a bad shot. Maybe my race. That's not bad for a forehand. Oh, I got robbed. Come on. Felt a little off balance, but that was a good putt. Not sure why it came out, but it is what it is. Let me try this wraith over here. That should have been a bird. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so check this out. Hole 6 says that it's 266 feet, and the closest one says 275. It says that it's in between some trees out there, and there's no basket up there. It's a basket way up there on a hill, so there is no way that this particular layout uh, is the correct basket placement or distance that it's saying. So um, I even asked the guy which one was the updated layout, and this is not matching that right now. That's pretty far out there. I would definitely say that's probably 350, 400, probably even longer. I'm not even sure. That's all right. We're gonna go with the insanity. Nice flip. Just sit down. All right. So we are out there, and I'm gonna shoot one more. Sit down. Yeah. All right. Let's keep moving. Heiser flipped it. I should have just threw it flat. So I got a long up shot. I'm just gonna try to run it as a putt since I got the arm strength for it. Sit down. There we go. Let me throw one more at it. Yes, I don't jump putt. I have the arm strength to get it to the basket, so I do that. There we go. All right, so got a decent enough shot, close enough for a putt. There we go. Par. All right, hole 7 is 268-ish feet, I believe. Yeah, that's the closest sign that I've seen so far. That one says 267. It's pretty much straight ahead, so I could just either go straight at it with something that goes straight, or something with a little bit turn, so neg 1-2 or neg 2-1, something like that. There we go. Get down. A little deep. I'll throw one more. Try to keep the nose down a bit. Let's go with the Wraith. Check out this disc I dyed. If you need dyed disc, hit me up. If you need blank disc, go to golfdisco.com and use the promo code JusThrowitDiscGolf for 15% off on anything that's not MVP. And that's a little beefy. About in the same spot. All right, so far, it's not a terrible course. What makes it challenging is all the trees, even the smaller ones or the bushes, any of that. Because it kind of gets in your head. I like to do low line drives, not really big hyzer shots. So I'm forced to kind of throw it a little higher than what I want to. But I still appreciate it for what it is. It's all a learning experience, so that's what I'm taking advantage of right now. I almost want to take this putt from standing up, but it's probably better to take it from a knee. So I'll try both. There we go. That one's so glidey, but hey, make sure that you guys are actually using UDisc for this course. This course is kind of annoying because it's not self-explanatory where the tee pad is. We were walking back and forth trying to find hole 8. Basket hole 7 is over there. Show them that. Okay. And we had to walk over here across this way. So just make sure that you're using UDisc, and that'll kind of help guide you to let you know. Now we're going to play the long pad on this one. This one is 448 feet. Long hole. So check this out. This is another long tee pad. I kind of like the design concept, but I don't dig it because I tore my ligament like 2 months ago from my grippy shoes at Red Mountain on some similar type tee pads with the extra grooves and stuff, and my boots get caught in it. So I don't really like that. But for the most part, we're going to have to, I believe that we got to throw, I'm assuming that it might be Mando, maybe not, but I'm going to try to play it as Mando. I would like to go through those trees and go toward the basket. Now it says that it's, try to Vandal. Don't turn too much. There we go. Just sit down. Don't be on the sidewalk. All right, I'll take that. All right, so those Mando shots or trying to go in between the trees is really a good thing and helps your disc golf game because it teaches you to hit tight lines. And it's not easy. If I played at a wooded course all the time, it'd probably be a piece of cake. But for me, I try to practice stuff like this anyways. so I can hit tighter lines. Mainly, I play in stuff that's kind of open out here in Arizona, but there are a lot of courses up north that are heavily wooded and not easy. So it's nice that they have that, all the trees and these types of features out here, just because it make it a little bit more challenging. Get down. There we go. Thank you. So this particular hole, as long as you got this river, you got to make sure that your upshots and your drives don't go river, because you will be OB. I was able to do a nice shot with my putter and just missed the trees, and gave me about this is probably, to be honest with you, it's probably like a 25 footer. So I'm going to try to knock this down. Pick my foot up. All right, so this one is 252 feet for hole 9. This is a part 3 as well. It's funny because before I was here, I actually aced this hole. Now, they moved it, the basket, behind the tree this time. I guess that makes it a little bit more difficult, but it was still a cool shot to go ahead and ace that shot. I aced it out here in front of my family, in front of a bunch of disc golf community clubs, and people had a league tourney going on out here, so it was the coolest thing. They all got to sign my disc. Oh! Let's go! Ace on it, baby. Let's go. I'm thinking insanity. The tee pads are a little bit dusty out here, so be careful with that. It'd be nice if they had some brooms out here, kind of how they have at Red Mountain. So be careful if you are going to wear shoes without some grip. I'm still going to try to be careful though. Good shot. Now flatten out. We're going to try this Samurai Hex from Golf Disco. Shout out to them for sending this out to me. This is a dope disc. This is a Fission Hex from MVP. If you're interested in this, go ahead and hit the website, golfdisco.com. All right. Use JusThrowitDiscGolf for 15% off. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's much better. Thank you, mommy. Hava. Hava. All right, so right now we're kind of waiting because, like I said, this course has it to where it has a lot of crossplay. So somebody was just shooting on T-pad 1, okay, and then we're shooting on now 10 that's going across that way. So they're going this way, we're going that way. It's people out there shooting into this basket there. It's just a lot. So you definitely want to be careful out here because you don't want to get smacked by a disc for sure. And let me go ahead and show you guys. I'm going to try my insanity and see if this one turns over a bit, not too much. Now sit down. Sit. All right. Here, definitely try to put a little height on this. I'll take that. Would have loved to get a little more distance, but there we go. Okay, hole 11 is 481, so very long hole. I think it's Mando left of the tree. You can't go OB on the sidewalks because that's river, or play as river. So I don't have a big forehand. Could do a forehand, but I'm probably just going to try to get something there. You can see that sidewalk is a T-pad with these red markers here. Okay, so I just need to try to turn something over and make sure that it gets there. Here we go. Sit down. Take it. That might be parked. Man. I'm actually starting to see people come out here. Just met some pretty dope guys, two fellas on hole 11, I think. 10 or 11, they were pretty cool. Gave them my YouTube channel. So it's nice to have other people subscribe. I always like meeting new people when I come out here, especially it being my first year in. So if you ever see me out here at the course in Arizona, don't hesitate to come up and talk to me. $365 straight ahead somewhere. All right, we're gonna go with the Wraith. Got a heady out there. All right, so I drove a little left out of basket, but I'm still pin high with the basket. Just I'm out some distance from it, so I'm just gonna try to get this close. Just sit down. There we go. Tapping in for par. Not too bad. Challenging hole because of the headwind. All right, so took a par on that hole. Um, I just had to get out of the way because somebody was tossing or throwing right to the basket that I was just playing on, which kind of sucks. So I'm walking over here to 13 now and gonna toss to the next basket and try not to hit anybody and try not to get hit. 13 is 317 feet straight ahead. I would have to get like a nice tight line in between these trees here. If I throw too high, I'm likely gonna hit a tree. So, okay, so I'm gonna try to throw two from here. I got feels like a little bit right to left head. So it might turn. I might need to go a little bit more stable. This might be a little too flippy. Through. Ah, the tree.
Is that a camera right there?
Yeah, for my YouTube channel.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, appreciate it.
What's your channel, bro?
Just throw a disc golf.
Just throw it?
Yeah, it only has one T. JUS. Throw it disc golf.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Appreciate it. Damn. Wish I could have missed that tree.
Tough, I heard the lace.
Yeah. All right, so I pretty much got screwed by both shots by the trees, and that's gonna happen on this course. It's challenging. You know, you don't want it to be wide open if you're trying to get good. I want to learn how to shape shot effectively. So the wave was doing great until I got snipped by this tree. So I'm gonna make this up shot and then move on to the next hole. Feeling kind of rushed because there's people out here throwing. Oh, that would have been nice. All right, on to the next hole. 438 feet. Hole 14, straight ahead out there. Not bad. Going for my upshot here, that was a pretty good drive. Pretty hot out here. Here we go. Would have loved to get more distance than that, but I'll take it. All right, guys, so I'm rushing my putts and my upshots. We don't have any water out here, so better to protect them. But hopefully you guys don't, hold that against me. Hit that subscribe button and that like button for still continuing the content, and give me a like for my family being out here trying to help and be supportive for you guys. So we're gonna move on to the next hole. This one seems a little bit shorter, so I might try a forehand and backhand and then move on to the next hole. 248. Could go with something wide. Just gonna try to go straight at it. Oh, too much. Turn. All right, so this is one of those situations. Again, they're throwing into that same basket. I'm throwing in from this basket here. So it's kind of like the waiting game. Want to be courteous and wait for them, or they should be courteous and wait for me. It is what it is. Pulled it. Let's go. No excuse to miss that. It's just whatever. Hole 16, 353 feet. All right, here we go. PGA Vortex. Come on. Keep going. Great shot. All right, so I made a good shot. Just gonna go at it for the putt. Get down. Too high. Hole 17, 368. That sun is cooking. We got a little headwind out there, so get through. Not a bad shot. All right, guys. Almost done. It's definitely getting to me, getting to us. I'm not driving as consistent, not putting as consistent, and this is where it gets tough. These are the challenges of disc golf. Either weather, windy, hot, cold, or whatever. You just got to try to rain. You just got to try to push through it. So that's what we're doing. Almost done. I'm out of breath because it's really hot. Breathing in this hot air. And me and my family are going to go enjoy some food and some ice cream after. So excited to get done. Pin high. I'm kind of glad the wind pushed it down a little bit. But it probably went too far. But I'm going to take a crack at this putt. Let's go. All right, glad I focused on that. Completely nailed that putt. Had to kind of just suck it up and stay focused because that's what's most important. The other holes, I was kind of frustrated. Hole 18, 357 feet. Looks a little ways out there. Oh, it's that one by the bench, not the one up top. I'm going to throw my Vandal 357 feet at the basket. I'm going to try to throw it in this gap, turn it over a little bit. Here we go. There we go. Keep going. Sit down. All right, so I had a decent drive. The wind went ahead and pushed it over to the right, which is fine. Have a short upshot. Just got to make the putt from there. But for the most part, that's a pretty challenging hole because the tree is right in front of your line. So a forehand or a turnover, kind of what I did. I took the turnover shot, and I'm still happy with it. So I'm gonna putt at it. All right, finish this putt. All right, that's pretty much it for the video. If you enjoyed the video, let me know what you think about this course. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. What did you think about this course? I'm gonna go ahead and rate this course probably a. I'm gonna say a 3.8 to maybe 4 out of 5. Okay. Um, love the trees, the difficulty. I love the distance of the holes. Some are pretty long, very challenging. Got some decent baskets. Got some long tee pads in case you want to do a run up. Those are all the positives. The negatives is all the signs don't really match up with UDisc. The second thing is all the cross play. I think that's pretty dangerous out here when you're playing disc golf. I was nervous the entire time because I had my daughter with me, and it really affected my play. Even for myself, I don't want to be out here with disc flying over my head the whole time. But for the most part, this is a really good course to come out here and play and practice, especially if you don't have a bunch of trees or playing wooded courses. So with that being said, guys, I truly appreciate you watching my videos. Please go check out my content. I am now at my 1-year anniversary of playing disc golf. So it's pretty nice because last time I played this course, or the first time I played this course, a tournament, in the beginning, I threw like +7 or +11, something like that. And I didn't really play well. But I also got one of my aces at this course, which is pretty dope with my wave. And it's just really nice to come out here and play it again. I made some nice long putts. I had some pretty good drives. Some shots were okay, and some of my putts were like, I airballed it just from being fatigued and thinking about all this other stuff. But other than that, guys, I had a great time at this course, and I think you will too. So if you're in the Phoenix, Arizona area, come out and check Conocido Park. Grab your friends, your family, come out and play this course. As always, guys, if you're new to disc golf, pick up a disc, don't stress, and just throw it.